Hello everybody, this is Godwill from TechWorkDiary.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to get started with Express and Node.js. So of course, if you would love the written part or the written content of this tutorial, you can quickly write on to TechWorkDiary.com and then you are going to get it for free. And equally, we have other contents, other exciting videos and other academic or other learning resources for you. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to get started with Express and Node.js. Of course, as you know, Express is a web framework that works alongside with Node.js to provide a flexible and great time building web applications. And as you know, Express is very important because it makes coding very easier and fascinating, especially when building websites and web applications, due to its powerful and very great features. And Express is equally a standard for the mean stack development, which simply stands for MongoDB, Express, Angular, and Node.js, as written on this tutorial, on this article on our website. And so today I'm going to show you how to create basic routes or routing alongside with HTTP methods. So to get started, write on to the File Explorer and create a folder for your project. So in my case, I created a folder for this project and it's called Node.js. And from there, I'm going to quickly move on to my command prompt, where I'm going to execute my Node or Express server. And before we start coding, I want to show you the basic syntax for creating a route. And for those who don't yet know, a route is simply a path, or simply the process of routing is simply the process of determining the behavior of an application when a browser navigates to that path. For example, when you visit facebook.com, you move on to notifications, you move on to messages. Those are basic routes, and which have different behaviors when your browser navigates to those routes or to those paths, or it could equally be referred to as a URL. And before getting started with Express, make sure you have Node.js installed in your computer and equally Express installed. And to install Express on your computer, make sure you have a working internet connection and move on to your command prompt window and precisely to your project folder, as in my case we have Node.js folder, and quickly type the command npm install express --save and click enter. By doing so, Express.js will be installed in your Node modules folder. And so just wait for some time. After the install will be completed, a message will be printed on your console telling you install successful. And then permit me show you the syntax of creating a route in Express. And so the syntax is simply by following app.method. And so the method here simplifies or simply tells us the HTTP method, either get, either post, either put, either delete, and which takes as parameter the path, which is your URL, and a handler. In this case, the handler is the function that gets executed when a browser navigates to that path. So quickly open your IDE or your text editor. In my case, I'm using Visual Studio Code, and let's start coding. So to begin creating a route, we are going to create a simple Express app made up of two routes, the home route and the node route. So the node route will simply tell us welcome to our Node.js tutorial, while the home route is simply the home page. So to get started, make sure we import or use our express module, which is done by var express require express. Next, we need to create an instance of the express module, which is done this is done by, in this case we are going to create a variable app, and we are going to store that in the variable app. Okay, now the instance of express, or an instance of the express module, has been assigned to the variable application or app. So any word could be used here. Maybe you could want to use something else, you can just feel free and go ahead. So this is an object, and so this object has properties and methods. For example, we are going to be making use of the get method, where we are going to use app.get to create a route. And so let's quickly move on. App.get. So remember, we are creating the home route, so that's simply created using a slash and function, and this function takes as parameter the request and the response, and then we send a response.send hello, welcome to the home page. So that is for our first route. So quickly, let us try if this works. Let's make the server listen to port 3000. And if everything runs well, we are going to have a console.log on our console with a message running on port 3000. So now let's save and test it out. So we come back to our console. We could use node server.js, or by simply typing server. But in your case, if the name of your JS file is app, go ahead and use app. As an alternative, we could equally use the node monitor or node mon module, which gives us the flexibility not to actually run a command whenever we save changes in our code. So we simply use node mon server. So we wait and see. Wow, successful, running on port 3000. So let's quickly open our browser and write on to localhost port 3000, and it was successful. Hello, welcome to the home page. Oops, I see there's a spelling error on welcome. Then let's create a second route by following the same syntax. App.get. In this case, we are creating a route which will display our Node.js video tutorials response request response and then response.send, and the response for this route will be Node.js tutorials. Okay, so that's done. Let's check our console. It successfully restarted, running on port 3000. Then let's ride on to our browser, refresh. Oops, I think there's still a little error on welcome. Refresh once again and navigate to the Node route. And that is it, guys. Successful Node.js tutorials on the Node route. Thank you for watching, and feel free to drop your questions, your feedbacks, and or any worries. And for any more requests or any tutorial requests, quickly write on to our website trycoder.com and leave us a message. Thank you.